Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. How is your day? I hope that you will stay healthy. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Niken Ayu Lestari. I am from English Literature Department student in Pamulang University. And in this good occasion, I would like to present to you all about language and gender. This is my mind mapping about language and gender. I will explain about what is language and gender. Language is a system of sound symbols, arbitrary in nature, used by speech community to work together, communicate, and identify. While the definition about gender refers to the characteristic of women and men that are socially constructed. This includes norms, behaviors, and roles associates with being a woman, man, girl, or boy, as well as relationship with each other. There are um, there are seven factors in fact that difference in interaction between man and woman. First, there are minimal response. What is minimal response? Um, minimal response is a utterance, short answer that listener makes while the speakers talk in conversation. For example, when woman is respond frequently and while women respond less frequently. And the second is questions. Question is usually women use question tag while a man when asked question they are to the point. And next is turn talking occurs in a conversation when a person listens while the older person speaks. Um, for for the example, women always tend to take turn conversation while a man tend to keep silence in conversation. And the next is changing the topic. um, Women's topics about gossip man, shopping, child rearing, and etc. While men's topic is from sport, woman, politics, cars, and etc. And the next is self dis- the self disclosure is the process was originally defined it as telling others about the self. And for example, a woman sharing their problems and their experience with others, with their friends, often to offer sympathy. um, the woman usually ask their friends about their problems, like what happened to you now and etc. Um, while man always keeping the problem and tending to solve by own self. Um, and the next is verbal aggression. Verbal aggression is a form of direct psychological aggression that includes yelling at the service provider or making substantive or offensive remarks. Women usually engage in angry talk, while men focus on downplay and conflict. There is a difference between man and woman in verbal aggression. And the last is politeness. Politeness is the remarkable gender difference in politeness is the way women and men use compliments. Um, give a woman always give and receive significantly more complex than men to do. Okay, this for example, men more clear in conveying answers or options, while women are too mysterious in answering a question. Men are usually more the point, more to the point than women. That's a fact about the difference between men and women. So next, there are um, the definition about gender by expert. First, according to Chair and Agustina 20 and 10, language is a tool used to convey something that comes to mind. The definition to gender according to Faki 28, namely as a trait inherent in man and woman who are socially and culturally constructed. The term gender is distinguished from the term sex, and everything that humans do in speaking will always be influenced by the surrounding situations and conditions, as stated by Fishman 1975, rereading who speaks what language, to whom and when, sociolinguistics in an interdisciplinary science that deals with problems in relation to social, situational, and cultural focus. There is identification in language, social variation in scope, man and woman conversation beside on flock. Search one I got from YouTube. The title is Putri Delina merasa kesepian dan tidak bersemangat hidup, depresi. Ada apa? Curhat penuh air mata on channel Maya Al Edul. This quote from this piece vlog is jujur Putri masih merasa suka selalu bilang kesepian karena Putri merasa belum ada yang bisa ngertiin Putri. In the vlog, the daughter of the artist Wei is telling her complaints to Maya in the Maya Al Edul TV vlog. Uh, it indicates that woman in dealing with the problem will be less confident in themselves than men. This is related to the opinion by Lakoff 24 that if a woman feels less sure about problems, this, she will question herself. It can be concluded that women put forward feelings more than men who don't always inflow feelings in overcoming a problem. And and the example two, I got a YouTube again. Search two. This is from channel Findes. The title is Niktagina Desta yang buat gue nggak mau siaran lagi di GITM bubar gitu aja. In this quote by Gina, karena memang dia kan biasanya suka olahraga terus kan. In this video, Gina is telling a woman that she and her husband experience on the Findas YouTube channel. It indicates that women in speaking something always use affirmations or question tags in their speech, like kan. Um, this is related to like of 1975, which state that women use more affirmative sentence or question tags, so that their dialogue is more real and firm, so that they are not ignored. Next, the third example for me, I got a YouTube again from um, Air Air 66 Media Channel. Title is Filosofi Sepak Bola Modern Menurut Cauchy. Welcome to the jungle, Ten Hag. Just hi. Uh, the quote from the video is, dan karakter fans MU itu memang setia coach. Kayak Arsenal ya, dulu dia lebih setia lagi. Baru sekarang aja agak-agak tiong-tiong dikit. In the dialogue pieces, Helmi Yahya and Coach Justin are discussing about fans from the football club. The R 66 Media YouTube channel. It indicates that men talk or talk more often about sports than life or problems than men. This is relates to the shelter from Klein 1971 that men in their environment talk about more work than sports and never talk about their face or families. This is a different between man and woman conversation I got from YouTube. Um, thank you for your attention, guys. Uh, I'm sorry if I have a mistake, if any mistake, and I know there is many mistake from me. I hope you are guys understand what I'm explained. I'm sorry and thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.